Hey folks, JD here, and today we've got this. This is the XK Falcon. Alright, let's open this up and have a little look on the inside. So there we go. Right, we've got one quadcopter, foldable quadcopter. Oh, there we go. Let's move the box. So we get one quadcopter, accessory bag, manual, and we get a rather stylish transmitter as well. So let me move everything away for the second and let's look at this. This looks really quite nice. This is, oh, there's a little bit of film on the camera. Let's take that off. This is unlike any folding quadcopter I think I've seen. Well, for once, it's glossy. There's no matte finish. I know it's just a cosmetic thing, but at the same time, it makes it look totally different. If we just pull out these, oh, there we go, pull out these arms as well, and we should be able to see what this quadcopter looks like fully assembled. That's it. Look at this. It looks really quite wide, extremely wide on the front. These landing sprigs are huge. Look at that. And they give a real big gap between the front of the quadcopter here and obviously the ground. The camera on the front as well, which you can move, so you can point it upwards and you can point it down. Not a great amount of angles there, but it's enough. If we turn the quadcopter around, this is where the battery is, here, just here. So you just push a little button in and out comes the battery. This battery, so there's the battery. I'm going to leave this out because I'm going to need to charge that in a little bit so we can take this out and fly it. If we just flip the quadcopter over, this is where we've got our on and off switch at the bottom here. Also, this is where you're going to find quite a bit of air holes in the bottom as well, so you don't want to be flying this quadcopter or landing this quadcopter near any long grass, because if any water gets in here it is going to damage the quadcopter. Also, we've got a couple of little aeration holes as well, working our way around by the motors and on the side as well, which is good because I imagine this thing gets quite warm when it's going at full chat. Okay, back to the front again. That's really nice, really stylish quadcopter. Now this quadcopter does have quite a few features. It does have altitude hold, it does allow for FPV relay, it does obviously have a camera, and it does have return to home feature as well. So that's really quite nice. Let's fold these back in. Front ones first, and then the back ones last. Let's move these propellers as well. That doesn't take up that much room at all. Look at that. That's really nice. It's these landing sprigs I can't get over though. They're massive. On the bottom of these plastic risers as well, which are obviously the landing sprigs, there's a little rubber bit as well. Now these rubber bits, these are going to be really good at stopping the quadcopter from gliding across the floor when you do land it. Because I do find that with a lot of quadcopters, they do go to land, especially with barometers, they do sort of flitter at the bottom a little bit and tend to drag their way forward or backwards in some direction. These should stop that, so there should be enough friction caused by these in order to stop the quadcopter from moving unduly forwards or back as you come to land it. Oh, that's really nice. I'm really looking forward to flying this. Okay, so I tell you what, let's put this to one side and let's look at the transmitter. Now this is something else. Oh, look at that. It's proper gamepad-esque. Sits in your hand really nicely. You can get at all the buttons and you can move the analog sticks as well with ease. But obviously it has got this massive sort of hole in the middle. That's really quite strange. Also, I imagine there is an FPV boom, which I think is this here, which gets clipped into the back here. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let's open this package and see if that's the case, because I would like to know. Oh, let's move everything out of this bag. Right, yes, it certainly is an FPV boom. There we go. So I imagine that this clips in the back a little bit like that. There we go. That's in really securely. That's in really nicely. No screws needed. And it sits really quite nice, really quite comfy. And you can still get at the on and off button there as well. There we are, that's perfect. Well, that answers my question of how Do I use FPV relay? I was hoping this wasn't going to be the case where I had to use my smartphone in order to record the device, only as I was using it as a transmitter as well. But I can use the transmitter and record everything from my smartphone at the same time. That's perfect. So we've got a couple of buttons. It's quite self-explanatory what these buttons do on the transmitter, because you've got automatic takeoff and landing, return to home, record video, record and take photos. But also, around here we have our trim buttons. Also, okay, we have our analog sticks, quite simple. We've got a stop button, emergency stop, so clicking that will bring the quadcopter down and land it quite forcefully. We've also got LEDs on or off, same as speed, flip and headless mode as well. So that is brilliant. I like it when companies either use big explanatory pictures or actually just write down what the buttons do. As we're looking at the back, let's look at the batteries. So you need 4 AAA batteries in order to fly this, by the look of it. Yeah, 4 AAAs. 2 in one side, 2 in the other. Obviously, just to let you know that this charger does not allow USB charging, so you are going to have to charge the batteries all by shopboard before you take this this quadcopter out. So that's the transmitter. That looks really quite nice. I really like it. I'm a fan of them using this matte finish and gloss together. It looks really quite nice. Okay, let's put this to one side. Now let's have a little look and see what accessories it comes with. So obviously, as we saw, it came with the FPV boom. Also comes with a screwdriver, same as it comes with propeller guards, 4 should you want to put them on, 4 extra propellers and a USB charger as well. So that's really good. You get a lot of extra stuff with that as well. That's what you're after. So let's just pop these back inside here. There we go. Alright, that's perfect. There we have it. Also, in the manual that you get with it as well, on the back it shows you how to use the quadcopter, how to use the quadcopter app, and also you've got some QR codes here in order to get the app onto your phone, so you can use that as well. There's also a couple of extra pages in there should you require it, troubleshooting pages as well especially, and how to use the transmitter. So that's really good. So all in all, you get a really good package with this. You get your transmitter, you get your quadcopter, obviously battery, accessories, and you get your manual as well. So there we go. This is really nice. I'm liking this and I'm really looking forward to taking this out. Alright then folks, so please join me in the next couple of days when we're going to be taking this guy out and putting him through his paces. Thanks ever so much for watching and listening. I've been JD, you've been fantastic as always. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Hello and welcome to all the new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the channel. So until next time my friends, happy flying.